Hey, good afternoon, people. How everybody doing today? Hope all is well. Want to drop a video about my main dividend stock, Ultra Group, ticker symbol MO. I'm gonna put it at the top of this video. Just to talk about cigarette smoke company, tobacco products. They basically Marabella smoke company, right? So one thing about them that I like is that they're a dividend king. For one, dividend kings means they've been paying dividends out for over 50 years consecutively, right? And they've been growing their dividend by 1%, by 1 cent a year. As of right now, it's 94 cents. I hold, checking my account right now, I believe it's 65 shares. Market was down today, for me anyway. I don't know for anybody else, I haven't checked, but I hold this Ultra Group and I hold 65 shares, right? I bought in, my average price is $44.84 on the stock. I've been buying for probably 2 years now. I could have had more if I would have been buying other stocks as well on top of that, right? I like the stock a lot. It's one of my favorite picks because it's long term for me. I'm 26. I mean, I've been in my job for 6-7 years. I think it's a 30-year retirement with them, but I mean, I feel like we should have other avenues of money coming in besides retirement, Social Security, if Social Security don't even dry up by then, right? As a dividend play, I love it. At 65 shares, 94 cents a share. Let me pull up my calculator. I have 65 times 0.94. I get paid an average of $61.01. That's what I'll probably get their next dividend payout. They pay out quarterly, for one. They pay out quarterly, right? So with the 61 cents, seeing at the stock, as you saw, is around the $47 mark. When I do get a payout, I will have enough to buy one share, so that's one share less that I have to focus on. Compounded interest, which is a lovely thing. I have it on drip, so it automatically buys me my one share. I don't have a lot to really talk about them because, once again, they're a cigarette company, and they pay fabulous dividends for me. Their dividend yield is 7.87%. The dividend payout day is 4/28, so that means they just paid me out. Okay, payout ratio is 120.90%, and it has a $3.75 annual ratio. That means for every payout, every share, you would get a total of $3, which doesn't sound correct to me. Oh no, that's right. My math wasn't mathing, I'm sorry. But yeah, I found it's a fabulous dividend. They've been a dividend, like, when you buy in dividends, right? It's the goal is to make sure that they compound. I don't know what other people's goal is, but my stock goal when I'm buying dividends is to buy enough shares that I could buy at least one stock. That's my short-term goal for those companies. And then eventually, when I retire, use the money to take out and to pay for the life that I plan to have when I retire. I'm probably gonna retire early. Not early in the sense it's like 30s, but early in the sense it's like my goal target is around 45, 46. As of the last quarter, they did well. As of the 2022 quarter before that, they was up. Quarter 3 of 2022, they was down. But for the most part, they've been up for a good amount of time. It's good for, I feel like, institutional investing. I definitely want more. Definitely plan to buy more, because when you think about it, if If I get to 100 shares, that's 90. It's $94. I'll be getting a payout. So that would buy me almost 2 shares. No, that would basically buy me 2 shares, right? So with dividend investing, that's what I like to think about. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera a lot. Mostly just going through my stuff at Ultra Group. I'm up total for the day $26.56. Yeah, my total gains, it says negative $6.82. I'm not worried about that too much because the buyout. So think about it like this: since they pay out quarterly, which is there's 4 quarters in a year, I'm getting $61. I got $61 that just came. Then the next one I might get close to 62. With the share buyout, it'll buy me probably around 1.5 shares, so that's another 94 cents. So yeah, that's how I think about it. That's basically every single time it buys a share, without me having to buy the share, I get almost $1 added to my dividends. Right now, with my little dividend tracker that I have, it's just a dividend notebook, and I don't have an Excel sheet or spreadsheet out yet. Give me a second. It's just gonna take a minute to load. Whatever. Let's just do the math the other way. 61 times 4. It's $244 I get from the year on that, right? That's great for the short term. I don't look at my dividend stocks too much. They're a great company. They haven't really dropped down a lot. They weathered the pandemic. They weathered a lot of stuff. The pandemic, the recent banking crash, the pandemic, the recent bank crash, and there's not much else I can really think about as of right now. And they weathered this little war that was going on, apparently. I have a total invested $3,092.08, and I just find them fabulous for what my long-term goal is, because when I get to 100 shares, like I said, that's $94. And if, say for instance, if I get to 100 shares this year, which is plausible, that's if I focus mainly on the stock, it would be lovely. But that would put me at $94 every payout. So 94 times 4, that'd be $376. That's a nice jump from the number I just had, which was $244. That's almost $100 jump. That's a little over $100 jump, $120, $130 jump. So that, when you think about that, just add it on. If you could add on at least $100 to your dividend portfolio, if not more a year, if you have the money to, that's absolutely amazing. With also, what else? Let's see, their 1-day moving average was 1.26 negative, so it was down. 5-day moving average was 60 cents, so it was 1.62. Their 1-month moving average is not too bad. They roughly stay around the same price the whole time. They roughly, like, even with the fluctuation, it's never that bad. Their 5-year it mainly stays in between 40 and 50, dipped down to 38 back in 2020. So that was a good time to buy. I don't think I bought many shares during that time. Pretty sure I dripped dollar cost average down with that at the time. 90-day moving average 8,104,137. 52-week high was 57.03. 52-week low was $40.35. That's the 52-week range. So yeah, I haven't checked like what the company itself is doing as of recent. I would say always do more due diligence with that one. I just know they've been doing well all around. And what I like about Fidelity is they have little news articles about Benzinga stock options and what Ultra Group is doing, and just other little stuff to read. So that's my little video. Hope it's not too long. I hope it's not too boring. But I do want to do more stuff with my YouTube videos, like make a background. I'm always in my car, but I live somewhere, so obviously I should be doing it in the house, but I find it more easier for me to do it in my car. That's all I really got for today. Not much. Just look at the power of compound interest. Like, that's a wonderful thing. That means over every quarter I get 4 shares, a little over 4 shares, closer to 6 shares, because it's about 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. So yeah, that'll be 2 shares for the half, and then I'll get 4. So yeah, I get 6 shares without me having to put no more money into it. I'm aiming for the long term. That's why I'm a long-term investor. But anyway, yeah. MO, check it out. It's definitely a good dividend stock to have long term. I'll be talking about another long-term stock in my next video. Probably be talking about Coca-Cola. I don't have a lot of stocks, a lot of shares of Coca-Cola. I need to be buying up. I need a dollar cost average up, not down, because it hasn't been down for me. But hope you have a good day. Thank you. Check out the video. Check out my TikTok.